Hello and welcome back. This is Faisal. In today's video, we're going to talk about a very important method for converting a stroke to an outline, or more accurately, converting a stroke to a fill. Why do we need to convert a stroke to a fill? It's because when you're working on projects or working on a specific design, like flyers or posters, you could say you're working on, when you're drawing, the thing is, if you want to scale up or down and you have a stroke. Let's suppose this is. When you scale it up or down, the stroke size might change. If you haven't already, in the transform options here, either unchecked or checked. Let's say the scale strokes and effects option. Alright, when you set it like this, let's say you had a stroke size of 2, 4, or even 10 here. Because I checked this option, which is scale strokes and effects, as soon as you start scaling down or up here, you'll notice that the stroke size itself decreases accordingly. This is correct because you're saying that with any scaling, the stroke size adjusts proportionally when shrinking or enlarging. But let's assume that most people tend to forget about this option. If you leave this box unchecked and then scale down, you'll see that the stroke size stays the same. That means it's not right a stroke looks too big on me for the whole group that you just scaled down. But to make things easier for ourselves, after you're done with the stroke, and that's the final version approved by you or the client, or the one that's finalized. I always recommend that when you're about to export your work for printing or export it, there's the issue of adaptation. When resizing comes into play, meaning different sizes. For example, right now you have, let's say you worked on a size 100, or you worked on, say, 1200 by in 1200 pixels. So if someone is going to work on it after you, they're going to end up enlarging or shrinking it. So it's best, whether you're on this side or that side, that you convert your stroke to a fill color or to an outline, as they say. Now, there's a way to do that here, which is the expand option, but honestly, I don't recommend it because with groups you'll run into problems. Sometimes you'll have to expand certain things and not others, especially with designs that have a lot of vectors. So what I always use is from here, from the object menu, you go to Path. Here, there's something called Outline Stroke. This means that the stroke has become an outline or a fill color, so you can resize it however you want. And you won't run into any problems. Like, for example, if you shrink it and it doesn't look the way you want it to, or when you make it bigger, it doesn't reach the shape you want either. So here, when you use outline stroke, you'll see it becomes a fill color, just like we see here. Now we'll undo and then redo it. Of course, everyone knows the shortcut for undo is Command plus C, and for redo it's Command plus Shift plus C. Now it's a fill color, just like that. This was our correct method in the video for converting a stroke to a fill color or to an outline. If you have any questions you'd like to ask, please write them for me in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Thank you.